What's up, you guys? It's Ron here with your $2,000 fourth stimulus check and recurring stimulus check update, plus the latest stimulus check timeline. You've got Representative Rashida Tlaib's interesting plan for paying for the fourth stimulus checks, plural. Yes, I did say fourth stimulus checks, plural, so more than one stimulus check. The LinkedIn hack, oh man, Facebook leak part 2, and last but certainly not least, the new Senate proposals for the mega unemployment boost and expansion. Guys, definitely stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss out on any of this stuff. But first, I want to say welcome back to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And for those who are brand new to the channel, my name is Ron. We cover all things personal finance, investing, how to generate multiple streams of income, and of course, stimulus check updates and stimulus package updates. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell, and make sure you hit the all. That way you get the notification as soon as my newest videos come out. But anyway, guys, let's jump right into this. So July 4th, you guys, July 4th is still the date they were holding on to for when it comes to the fourth stimulus package, aka the Build Back Better plan. Now that's according to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who said that July 4th is her target date to be able to get the bill passed in the House of Representatives. And this pretty much aligns with what President Biden just said, that he wants the bill passed by the summer. And the same source also said the White House wants to see substantive progress on the advancing of legislation by Memorial Day, May 31st. Of course, this is going to take some work with Congress, but this is what we're being told. So this gives them about 2 months for them to give us something solid. But here's the working timeline that we've put together so far. So July 4th through the 10th, the House of Representatives approves the stimulus package. July 11th through the 17th, the Senate works on it and approves their version of the bill. July 18th through the 24th, the House of Representatives reapproves the Senate version and President Biden signs it. Now, if all goes well and the fourth stimulus check actually comes through, then we can continue to expect the sort of timeline for the stimulus check payments. We would be looking at something like July 25th through the 31st for the first batch of direct deposits, August the 1st through the 7th for the first batch of paper checks, and then August the 8th through the 14th for the first batch of EIP or debit cards. So full disclosure here, guys, what I'm giving you guys is only a working timeline for the fourth stimulus check package and for the fourth stimulus check. Like I said, so far, we're waiting on confirmation for all of this. So these are our best guess dates based on what Nancy Pelosi has said. She's given us the July 4th timeframe. We've also got President Biden, who said that he wants to have the bill passed by summer. And also based on the amount of time that it's taken previous stimulus checks, this is how we have extrapolated these dates. I just wanted to give everyone something clearer to hold on to, but nevertheless, this timeline is not from thin air. It's based on Nancy Pelosi and President Biden's remarks, plus the timelines that they follow for previous stimulus check packages. But let me know if this working timeline helps you guys. Drop me a comment down below, and if you want me to keep you guys updated on this, definitely subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way you know as soon as I release new videos, timelines, and updates. Not far enough. That's what Representative Rashida Tlaib as well as Pramila Jayapal are saying about the third stimulus check, and what I'm hearing from you guys as well. And according to Tlaib, it's time to get people recurring direct payments. It's time to pass the ABC Act. Other countries have been able to provide much more clear, sustainable relief. So it's very important that we step up and push for something that's meaningful like this. And as you guys might already know, the two representatives introduced the Automatic Boost to Communities, or ABC Act, to immediately provide $2,000 stimulus check payments to all citizens, followed by $1,000 recurring monthly stimulus checks for 1 year. Wow, now that's what I call some serious stimulus. Am I right, guys? What do you guys think about that? And to fund all of this, they're suggesting a very bold move of minting two $1 trillion platinum coins to be transferred to the Federal Reserve for stimulus payments. They're literally suggesting printing new money for this one. Now, of course, inflation is a concern here, and to that, Tlaib answers, what I worry about more is homelessness. Many people were living check to check prior to the pandemic. So imagine those checks stop for months in some cases, and for some, they haven't even gotten that check. And quick research here into how the $1.9 trillion US stimulus package compares with other countries' coronavirus spending. Overall, the United States appears to have spent more than anywhere else on this coronavirus relief. The US economy is the largest in the world, so the country had to spend more. Now, as for stimulus checks, the US is one of the few major economic powers to offer new cash payments as a response to the pandemic. Japan gave out more than $900 to all citizens last year, but that's about it. Last year, Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro He pumped out $110 per month into the hands of the country's poorest, and they discontinued it shortly after, though. In a number of European countries, governments have resorted to extensive loan guarantees to help prop up businesses. Another big difference is that most large economies have not relied on cash payments, instead falling back on pre-existing social safety nets. Also, a lot of European countries actually paid companies to keep workers on, as opposed to the US approach where people got laid off and were given unemployment benefits instead. So far, the US economy showed a smaller contraction, meaning loss of money compared with other countries. Except for Japan, that is. And the takeaway of this article is that it's probably because the US went so big with the stimulus last year. All the more reasons to keep the stimulus train going, right? Now, speaking of stimulus, the IRS is now asking some people to return their third stimulus check. What? I mean, that's just crazy, right? But seriously, it's true. According to the IRS, some groups of people are either not eligible in the first place or unable to cash it. Now, the first applies if you're a non-resident alien, meaning not a US citizen, doesn't have a green card, and is not physically present in the United States for the required amount of time. Now, take note, you do qualify if you meet any of the three criteria that I mentioned. Otherwise, the IRS is asking for your stimulus check back. Not my rules, sorry guys. Now, another one, if you can't cash or deposit your stimulus check payment because it was issued to you and your deceased spouse, for example, then you should return it according to the IRS. This is if you filed a joint 2020 tax return and your spouse died before 2021. I know these guys are kind of heartless, but I'm just passing the news along. Your deceased spouse won't be included in the third stimulus check payment. This goes for anyone who died before January 1st, 2021. The extra $1,400 per dependent is also not available for a parent who died before 2021, or in the case of a joint return, if both parents died before then the same applies. Talk about giving it away and then taking it back. Kind of I don't know. Like I said, I'm just passing the news along. But I also want to share with you guys an interesting take on the fourth stimulus package, aka the Build Back Better plan. Now, according to this Atlantic article, a lot of people are overlooking the fact that if you want the United States to act on a national level to fight the climate change, this bill is it. This is a climate bill. He points out that it's easy to get caught up in all the bridges, the roads, buses, vans, even broadband. The numbers are ridiculous as well. He counted that the word billion appears in the plan 69 times. Funny trivia, I know, right? But seriously though, aside from all the highways and airport packages that everyone seems to be highlighting it to be, the Build Back Better plan is actually meant to push the American economy toward decarbonization and climate-friendly growth. And this includes clean energy standards for the electricity sector, which aims to zero out carbon emissions from power generation by 2035, green energy tax credits for companies, and 10 pioneer facilities that will show how large steel, chemical, and cement makers can decarbonize through carbon capture and storage technology. Now that's a lot, guys, and if we play our cards right, we won't just get this big climate change policy, but also our fourth stimulus check. And we still have a lot more updates, guys, including the 500 million user LinkedIn hack and the $250 unemployment boost and expansion coming soon. So definitely stay right here. I'm going to share all these details with you guys. Have you guys ever thought about vacationing in outer space? Or maybe Elon Musk and SpaceX always shows up on your newsfeed. Well, if so, then it's most likely time for you to find out more about them through our partner channel, Matter. And it's quickly becoming the go-to place for curious cats like you and me who are interested in the most fascinating science videos that hook you from the beginning to the end. But definitely give them a try. Go to their link in the pinned comment down below, and I'll see you there right after we finish the stimulus news here. And it looks like the Facebook leak was just the beginning of data breaches for social media sites. Professional networking site LinkedIn just confirmed that 500 million LinkedIn user profiles is part of a database that's posted for sale on a website popular with hackers. The information available included user IDs, names, email addresses, phone numbers, genders, professional titles, and links to other social media profiles. All of this information was being auctioned off on the forum for a 4-figure sum. Now, this information can be used for scams like phishing, emails, and calls, or even automated robocalls. And they did clarify, though, that the information that the hackers got are from public information available on LinkedIn. So what that means is that your data is safe if you actually keep your profile private. But just a quick heads up, guys, if anyone calls you and says that they're from your bank, maybe at a hospital or somewhere else important, never give them your information. Tell them that you'll confirm by calling their official phone number first. I just want us to be safe out there, guys, so let's just be vigilant and not get scammed. Now, some more stimulus news. A new Senate bill was just announced this week that would broadly reform the unemployment system, raise the amount and duration of the unemployment benefits, and would expand the pool of workers who would actually qualify for unemployment benefits. And coming from Finance Committee Chair Senator Ron Wyden and Senator Michael Burnett, the bill would give a $250 weekly job seeker allowance benefit to the self-employed, gig workers, and new graduates. And aside from that, the bill actually plans to narrow the unemployment benefit differences between states and create a more stable floor for the benefit. Now, this would require states to offer at least 26 weeks of benefits. They would also replace 75% of a worker's average pre-layoff wages, up from roughly half right now, up to a state's maximum weekly benefit. Now, on top of that, the federal government would actually pay an additional $25 per week per dependent, and the state's maximum weekly benefit would also increase to at least 2/3 of the average weekly wage. An example from the article is the state of Louisiana. Now, from the state's initial $250 per week, the bill would more than double it to $541 a week. Not that bad, right? And they're also planning to extend it during recessions and make it easier to trigger it in the first place. Most states pay a maximum of 13 weeks of extended benefits, but this bill would actually quadruple that to up to 52 extra weeks when the unemployment rate exceeds 8.5%. Now, speaking of unemployment, in case you haven't heard yet, the IRS will be refunding tax money in May for people who have already filed their tax returns without claiming the new tax break on unemployment benefits. This allows you to not owe taxes on up to $10,200 of unemployment insurance benefits that you received last year if you earn less than $150,000 per year in adjusted gross income, and the amount doubles to $20,400 for married couples who are filing jointly. And the IRS announced the first refunds are expected to be made in May and will continue into the summer. So you can definitely look forward to more stimulus news in the coming videos. Just be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell. That way you'll know as soon as I release new videos. Now, if you guys appreciated the information so far, do me a favor, hit the like button, make it turn blue for me, and be sure to share this video with your friends and your loved ones so that they can know about it too. So anyway, guys, that is all for this $2,000 fourth stimulus check update and recurring stimulus check update, plus the latest stimulus check timeline. You've got Representative Rashida Tlaib's interesting plan for how to pay for the fourth stimulus checks, plural. We also covered the LinkedIn hack, and last but certainly not least, the new Senate proposals for the mega unemployment boost and expansion. So if you haven't already, definitely like this video and subscribe to the channel and tap that notification bell. That way you are the first to know as soon as I release new videos and content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.